My flight attendant whispered urgently, "We need you to pretend you don't speak English for the next hour." I stared at her in complete confusion. What kind of request is that? But the panic in her eyes made it clear this wasn't a joke. Her name tag said Rebecca, and she was gripping my armrest so tightly her knuckles were white. She leaned closer and whispered, "There are federal agents on this plane looking for someone who matches your description exactly. If they think you understand what they're saying, you're in serious trouble." My heart started racing. Federal agents? I was just flying to Phoenix for my cousin's wedding. I'm a graphic designer from Seattle who's never even gotten a speeding ticket. Why would federal agents be looking for me? Rebecca glanced toward the front of the plane where two men in dark suits were talking to the captain. She pressed a piece of paper into my hand. "When they come back here, act like you only speak Spanish. Nod when I talk to you in Spanish. Look confused when they speak English. Your life might depend on this." The note said, "Trust me, your real identity is safe if you play along." 20 minutes later, the men approached my row. One was tall with gray hair, the other shorter with suspicious eyes. They showed me their badges, FBI, and asked for my identification. I handed over my driver's license while trying to look nervous but confused. "Are you Jonathan Kyle Mitchell from Seattle?" the tall agent asked. I stared blankly and shrugged, then looked at Rebecca helplessly. She started speaking rapid Spanish to me, gesturing toward the agents. I nodded enthusiastically and responded with the few Spanish phrases I remembered from high school. The agents looked frustrated. The shorter one pulled out a photo and showed it to me. It was definitely me, but it was a photo I'd never seen before, taken somewhere I'd never been. In the picture, I was wearing clothes I didn't own, standing next to people I didn't recognize. Rebecca translated their questions into Spanish, and I kept responding with "no entiendo" and confused gestures. After 10 minutes of this, they moved on to other passengers, but I could see them watching me from across the aisle, clearly not convinced. When we landed in Phoenix, Rebecca grabbed my arm before I could get up. "Don't go to baggage claim. Follow me." She led me through a service door into the airport's back corridors. My legs were shaking as we walked through maintenance areas.